Sire Stakes gold action for the rookie, pacing colts and geldings. Here they come to a start. A couple of them were gapped off. Dax Sealster and Redland Rocket Man. Away they go. They're off and pacing. And leaving out of there quickly. No wait list from the 6-hole. Drives forward for Travis Henry. And Jameson pushes the button with Till the Cows Come Home. Till the Cows Come Home from the 10-hole is driving forward here with no wait list. McNair's got Windor in play as well. Wide into the opening turn is Bojangles. He now ducks down to follow some cover. Away in fifth, Borderline Mobby. He's followed by Lions First Bulldog. Parked outside of that one, Plankton Hanover. Then it's Cattle Drive, followed by Dax Sealster and Redland Rocket Man. 26-4, the opening split. Windor puts it up. Here's Bojangles now driving on. And Bojangles at 1-2 ranges up on the outside and surges past to take over the lead just beyond 3/8. It's Bojangles on top. Windor second. Till the Cows Come Home pacing third. No waitlist fourth. Borderline Mobby the fifth one and being angled to the outside. Lions First Bulldog will work with cover. Plankton Hanover to the inside. Third over is Dax Sealster. Cattle Drives locked up. Starting up from last, Redland Rocket Man. They were halfway home in 55-4 and it's Bojangles putting up the speed. Windor in second. Till the Cows Come Home to the inside. Third, Borderline Mobby improving, now takes over third. He's about 3.5 away from leader Bojangles. Second over, Lions First Bulldog, pinned in as no wait list. Third over, gapping a bit, Dax Sealster, then back to Plankton Hanover, Redland Rocket Man, and Trailer Cattle Drive. Bojangles still leads it to 3/4 in 1:24-2. It's Bojangles on top. Borderline Mobby on the outside, getting closer, continues to ride a line. He's trying to get straightened up here, and he's got 4 to make up now on Bojangles as he starts to pace away. Here's Windor chasing him. Into the inside he goes. In behind them till the Cows Come Home, shaking loose. It's Bojangles still with a length and a half to the good, and Bojangles does it again. It's Bojangles in the gold over appearing to be Till the Cows Come Home. Windor and Borderline Mobby. Mile time was 1:51-1. Way. Here's Windor chasing him. Into the inside he goes. In behind them till the Cows Come Home, shaking loose. It's Bojangles still with a length and a half to the good, and Bojangles does it again. It's Bojangles in the gold over appearing to be Till the Cows Come Home. Windor and Borderline Mobby. Mile time was 1:51-1. In the meantime, let's meet the unofficial winner, number 8, Bojangles. 2-year-old bay colt by Cattle Wash is out of the Art Major Dam, Mrs. Major Hill. Bred by Tara Hills Stud Limited. Owned by Graham Gray Stables, Kiwi Stables, and Bolton Stables. Trained by Dr. Ian Moore. Driven to victory by Bob McClure. 2 for 2 to begin his career as Bojangles. Back-to-back in the OSS Gold tonight in 1:51-1. It's the 8, Bojangles.
Bojangle makes it a perfect 2 for 2 to kick off his young career here in 1:51-4. I'm here with winning driver, 1:51-1, I should say. I'm here with winning driver Bob McClure, winning trainer Dr. Ian Moore. Bobby, we're going to start off with you. A big mile last time out, and he did it with the utmost ease. How did he feel going another big mile here tonight?
He felt even better tonight. I knew they were, having an outside post. There was going to be a lot of horses leaving to follow him. So, he left, and then I ducked him behind, and he worked his way to the front. He's just he's a real pro about everything, and, he got stretched pretty good to get there, and he just shut down the third quarter. He 29 change, 28 change, and then as soon as I called on him to kick home, he just kicks into gear, and, he's just kind of playing around out there. Ears were up and everything, but when they got to him after the wire there, he wanted to go around again.
I know that you have a certain way sometimes of bringing young horses along, sometimes the way you drive them. This guy showed he was ready for a big mile. For you, does it even matter how you were elected to drive him, do you think, tonight?
I'm not allowed to drive dogs like that.
All right, well, for you, obviously you had some good ones in your back. You had some ones that were taking their charge. Was there any worry in your doubt whatsoever? Because Jody shook loose. This colt had some pace.
I was certainly, worried before the race. Jody's colt's very nice. James's horse had a trouble trip last week. He's very nice. John's colt there, it wouldn't have surprised me if he stepped up in a big way. But if you had asked me at the half the way this colt felt, I didn't think many horses were going to be able to track him down.
You've driven plenty of really talented young horses. Has one impressed you this quickly, this early as this guy?
No, not like this guy. Sylvia Hanover was built kind of like him, like a big 3-year-old, but she wasn't as push button as this guy is. This guy's massive, perfect gaited, nice mouth, and he's an absolute angel to drive. So that's going to make life a lot easier.
We look forward to watching this guy compete. Nice job, Bobby.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to bring in Dr. Ian Moore here, fresh off a trip from the Meadows. You come back here to get a nice gold win here with Bojangles. In the twos and training article you did with Trot, though, Doc, you did mention about his size, and you were a little bit maybe worried about that. How do you think he's kind of translated from his speed and in terms of his size coming into his young campaign?
Well, he's actually the same size today as he was last fall when we bought him. He hasn't changed any, and he's been able to handle it himself, no problem. Typically, I find that big yearlings, if they're too big, are hard to keep sound, but this guy, like Bobby said, has been a pleasure, all spring in particular.
And obviously, you touched on how you got this colt and how kind of it came about coming into your barn, but have you had to do any tinkering with this guy leading up to the breaking, leading up to his start here?
No, none at all. In fact, I was just watching the replay on the big screen behind us, and looks like his hobbles might be too tight now because he's striding out more than he used to. We set them about 60 inches when we broke them, and then we never touched them. So I'll check them out tomorrow. The problem is with 2-year-olds is that you only race them 10, 11 times, and every race is a big race. So do you let them out an inch or two, or what do you do, right? So it's a hard take sometimes, but I think I can let them out on him. He's very sure-footed and very steady. So it should be no problem with that.
I know that sometimes a young horse getting hot can be kind of an issue for at times when they race a certain way. How's this guy's demeanor? Is he pretty calm out there? Is he pretty quiet?
Yeah, well, I told Bobby before the race, you can do whatever you want, but probably not too far from the front. Like, he'll sit in a hole, no problem. He'll do it whichever way you want it. Doesn't wear any earplugs, so he's been very good so far, and not like some of them, when they get on the front a bit and they get a little racy, they get a little hard to handle, but this guy's been good to date.
I'm sure this guy's got a pretty busy campaign after this victory. What's next for him over the course of the next several weeks?
Well, I'll discuss it with the ownership group. The Battle of Waterloo is at Grand River, and I don't think there's any golds for a month. He's also eligible to the Dream Maker here, so we'll figure out a plan what we want to do, whether we want to go 2 starts in Grand River or perhaps 1 start here in the Dream Maker, just to keep him fresh. I like to have him really good for September when the Metros comes around and the Nassagway and all that sort of thing. So I'm not sure yet. Let's leave it at that.
All right, busy schedule ahead. We look forward to watching him compete. Another big mile for this rookie colt. Nice job.
Thanks very much.
All right, there's Bojangles, Doc Moore, Bob McClure doubling up here to start his young campaign.
Grand River, and I don't think there's any golds for a month. He's also